Yeah, we gotta find out if rolling some image changed. Oh, fuck me. He's still level 9. And yes, it did. It actually did. You need to be leveled up. Fuck. We'll get to that in a little bit. So far, there is other opportunities or other stories to be told. Something at the Twins Gates. The death of an ardent youth changes the fate of a man.
Lord Svarog, the body of Lord Dragan is...
Wait, they found his body?
So my son has finally returned home. I will be there soon.
Oh shit, if they found the body, that means they know he didn't.
Is something the matter?
I think it better not to look, my lord.
And why is that?
His face. There is no vestige of the handsome lad he once was.
Oh, my son. I understand. You are dismissed. I am so sorry, my boy. Please forgive your pitiful excuse for a father. I will find the one who did this to you. I swear it.
Damn it. Apparently they still don't know that it was an inside job. Ah, fuck. What's this? Anna gathered, I can't see because of Alyssa, information at Wolfort's Harbor, and hears rumors of illicit dealings. What's going on?
I see. So there is an illicit salt trade held outside the auspices of the Norzelia Consortium.
Motherfucker, it's always back to salt.
In this business, you cannot avoid rumors even if you try. They say sneaking under the Consortium's nose is well worth the risk, but I am not so bold.
And who is behind all this?
I wish I could say.
I am not asking you to tell me for free.
How generous of you. It's but a rumor, of course, but... They say none other than Minister End in Hyzant is pulling the strings. And some free advice for you, my friend? You'd do well not to get involved.
Why?
I'm afraid that will cost a separate fee. Why, thank you.
Smart informant. How's it going, BB guy? Good morning. And speaking of salt, oh god, what is it minus? What's going on here? The sweltering heat at the source parches the very hearts of men. Wait, are we actually gonna get a look at the source? Because we haven't seen that yet. This is the source of the salt.
Water!
On your feet!
Water, please!
Get back to work! You aren't the only one who's thirsty.
No setbacks, I presume?
None, sir. We are already well ahead of schedule.
Splendid. The ledger, if you would.
Yes, sir.
I would hate for there to be a problem with our numbers. I will hold on to this for now.
Of course, sir.
Water!
Put the poor thing out of its misery, Booker. You must be firm with the Roselle. Show them the slightest mercy, and they'll think they deserve more.
Yes, sir.
Damn. Well, shit. We finally saw the source for once. Frederica voices her doubt to Serenoa. What's going on? Several days later.
Serenoa, do you have a moment? I was hoping to talk to you about our marriage. Now that Glenbrook has been brought to ruin by Esfrost, is there any meaning to our union? My brother may have been planning this from the start. And yet I came to Wolffort with the intent of marrying you, completely unaware of it. It's always like this. Nothing ever goes as I would wish it. The course of my life has always been at the mercy of others.
As has mine. Almost nothing happens the way I thought it would.
But you have a home. Somewhere you can return to someday. You are surrounded by people who care about you.
As do you, as a member of House Wolffort. Your place is with us now.
Serenoa.
And though this may sound pretentious, this is a time for you to think about your future and what you must do, Frederica. Just as I am.
I suppose you are right. What must I do?
Here you are. Master Benedict has been searching for you both.
Understood. Let him know we will return at once. You said we received a delivery from Minister Sorsley.
Yes, mostly food and materials, plus a considerable amount of coin.
That is quite kind of him.
House End is a wealthy one, even by Hyzant's standards. This would barely put a dent in their coffers. We have distributed the resources as needed. We've even managed to restock our reserves.
Wish I could be happy for the help, but I can't say I am. Agreed. Relying on them comes at a price. They will be looking for recompense.
All right. Now his profile has actually been updated. The last surviving prince of the Glenbrook line. He hides his face behind the mask of his late master to conceal his identity. Roland Glenbrook.
I believe that to be their true aim.
But this is the path we chose to walk together.
Indeed. And as long as we stay the course, the winds of favor will someday be at our backs.
A missive from Minister Sorsley has arrived.
I see he wastes no time. What absurd request could he possibly have in store for us?
Nothing good, that's for sure.
Something for the scales is coming up next. Shit. I am tempted to level up Roland right now, but I'm curious what this is. Sir Noah and the others gather to discuss their response to a certain minister's request. Let me go ahead and save right here before the request and also in our new save slot. What's going on?
Yet another problem has arisen, as we anticipated. I would like to ask everyone what they think. Benedict, if you would.
Yes, my lord. We have just received a request from Minister Sorcelet. We are to deliver his cargo to Aesfrost.
Cargo?
A load of salt that bypasses the consortium.
He is asking us to be an accomplice to his illegal dealings.
It is as Minister Exham suspected. Minister Sorcelet truly is abusing his station.
The nerve of him, asking the Honorable House Wolford to do such a filthy job. No way we'd agree to that.
But consider this. Agreeing would secure us proof of his unlawful business.
Are you suggesting we report him to Hyzant?
I am saying it is an option.
You got a point. We have a duty to speak up when something's not right. That's the honorable thing to do.
We might even earn the Holy One's trust.
If we rely on Minister Exham, would he speak to the Holy One for us? He tried to expose Sorcelet's wrongdoings.
Have you all forgotten? Minister Sorcelet is one of Hyzant's Saintly Seven. His connections run far deeper than ours. We must tread carefully.
Then we need solid evidence to convict him. I should think the salt he wishes us to transport would suffice. But we are the only ones that know it. And it is indistinguishable from the salt that is legally distributed. Far from the solid evidence we need.
Regrettably so.
One false move and we lose both Minister Sorcelet's support and Hyzant's trust. Without proof, we have no choice but to go to Aesfrost.
If only we had evidence of his misdeeds.
It comes as no surprise to see our opinions differ. But a decision must be made. To report Minister Sorcelet's illegal dealings to Hyzant, or become a silent accomplice. Bring the scales. It is time to make our choice.
Interesting. We managed to survive the battle, but the situation around us grows even more complex. Won't be a tie like last time. Yeah, it's actually going to be something tipped. The decision before us now will greatly sway the course of our future. I must be firm in my convictions. And as the split votes. And I'm assuming there's nothing we can do here. Oh, we can go to the city streets. Shit. If there's other things to be learned, sure. Even if we're probably not going to use it all, I want to actually get information. Of course, there's more, and also possibly shinies. Right there. I say it is the third option, murder him. If the situation arises, we probably will get the chance. I would not be opposed to it. And I'm pretty sure Frederica might actually enjoy it. You have something over your head? What is it? I'm happy that the provisions Minister Sorcelet sent are being met with joy by the people. Is there anything you would like me to reply to him in return? I do not think it possible to amass such riches under Hyzant's system of equality. I do hope Mr. Sorcelet is not giving more than he can afford. Thanks to him, we can rebuild our town. Please tell him that we will not forget his generosity. Before that, there's something that I would know. What do you think of Minister Sorsley as his vassal? Third, actually, for another opinion, but no matter what, this is something else. He is one of the Saintly Seven, and a greater lineage than I deserve. Or greater liege than I deserve. Why did I lineage? No, liege. I think his benevolent character should be apparent after all, after the aid he has bestowed upon Wolfort. He is also a man committed to righteousness, and will not tolerate any semblance of injustice or betrayal. You're the same, are you not, Lord Serenoa? But of course. A warning, no doubt. Perhaps Minister Sorsley is not so generous as the others make him out to be after all. The fact that you had to spell that out, I guess, but still. It was no easy feat ferrying all of Minister Sorsley's provisions. It just goes to show how deep the pockets of the Saintly Seven are. I never thought their generosity would extend beyond Hyzant, though. To say I'm impressed would be an understatement. The Saintly Seven are highly revered in the Holy State. Claims of any illicit dealings would no doubt be met with skepticism. Yeah, they would always doubt that their leaders are corrupt because they only show the semblance in front of everything's okay. Everything is just. Everything's equal. I owe you a debt of gratitude for these provisions. Looks like I'll be able to push on a little longer. Little kid. One of the soldiers told me you're the reason we have food now. Thank you so much, Lord Serenoa. They're making people think that we're the reason for it. Put us more to their debt. Ooh, shop. What up? We have only $2,000 because I spent a good amount of money so far. Quality fiber and quality timber and quality stone. I don't remember if we need any of these for... Can I? Encampment! Am I missing any of those for a rank up? Gonna be looking? Enjoy your look, my dude! Because you got your rank up. You got your rank up. You got your rank up. We're missing silver for his rank up. Oh no, wait, no, he got his rank up. It's this one that we don't have. Yeah. But then why is it not highlighted? I thought we got it. Is it just not highlighted because we don't have silver? But no, this one doesn't show any materials, so I thought we ranked him up. That's weird. Because he has the 4 TP on him, so I'm not sure. For you, we need a silver as well, unfortunately, goddamn. For you, you need oak, crystal, indestructible stone, leather, silver, oak, crystal, quality stone, and quality timber. Timber and fiber. Fiber and timber. I might actually want to level her up because she's one of the units that I really do want to use more. So getting some fiber and quality fiber and timber is actually something I'm going to want to look into. Is the exact same like prices and such here. Another Medal of Bravery. Yeah, we upgraded his. Oh, we upgraded his class. That's not the actual thing on the other thing, on the other menu. Damn. All right. That's something that I'm mixing up then. All right. Oh shit! You get swap places eventually. Nice. Materials, quality stone, we bought it all that we had here. So timber and fiber we can get. The fiber itself, that's gonna be very expensive. I need the fiber to do this, and then I could do this one immediately afterwards. I would just need to get this ranked up, I believe, first. Probably get fiber naturally as we play a bit forward, so let's get out of this. Just to compare to make sure I didn't get just ripped off all of a sudden. Okay, no, it's the exact same prices. It's just here is limited quantities. Oh, I saw shiny over there. Timber 3. All right, good. Thank God I didn't try to buy any of those things then. Edie? I know. Qualities, that's actually really useful. One of them are upgrade materials that I don't think I bought either, so that saves me some money. Oh wait, what was that? Range HP recovery pellets, useful. What about you, guard? Sir Maxwell joined our army the moment we got news of Prince Roland's death. The timing is too convenient. I cannot but feel there's something else going on here. Please say no more. I would be loath to lie to my own soldiers. All we do for Wolford. I said you keep your observations like these to yourself. This is proof of his resolve, one which I will support with all my might. I'm gonna say this actually right here. Play to the emotion a bit here, hopefully to loyalty. And I know that you're an honest man, Lord Serenoa. I can surmise the turn of events from those words alone. I will trust in you and ask no more. All the soldiers feel the same. You needn't worry about a thing, Lord Serenoa. Thank you. I could not have gone this far without all of you. They're good people. I may be able to produce goods and reopen my shops sooner than I thought, thanks to the Hyzant's generous provisions. My child would oft go to bed with an empty belly and tearful eyes, but no more. You have no idea how grateful I am for that. My mom says, thanks to you, we can eat again, so thank you. I didn't see anything immediately glow when we walked in, so odds are there's nothing here. Yep. Red ink, what is that? I didn't mean a cannon, I thought it said equipment. I gotta remember, there's no equipment tab here. It's just roster, and then you select stuff. What's the red anklet? Here's your strength and magic stack for 3 turns when you defeat an enemy. Oh. That's actually pretty okay. Currently, we don't really have someone that we can guarantee will go on a killing spree aside maybe Anna. But I'm going to hold on to that and try to remember that. That's actually potentially a really good little accessory. Nothing shined, but we couldn't see over here. All right. What's going on? I'm as grateful as anyone for Hyzant's provisions, but I can't imagine anyone giving so much without expecting anything in return. Thank you! They want something, and it's always going to be what you don't want to give. Alright, nothing. So unfortunately, we have nothing that could, I think, help us with the decisions coming up. And for the first time, I actually kind of want to influence this one. Like, normally we have been doing a pretty good job of, like, just saying, you know what, whatever decision happens. There's probably an intended route that we can go into, but with how often I've been told so far that this is the chapter that apparently can, like, change the direction that we're heading, I'm kind of interested to maybe step myself in there and do something, but I don't know if I even could. Transport the illegal salt to the duchy at Hausuma Ed's behest. Or travel to Hyzant and report the illegal shipments. If you report them, we have no proof. And we would tip our hand that we are willing to do this. Versus if we transport it, we can possibly find some proof. And even if, say, we're caught and they try to pin it on us, we can show the letter show the order, show everything, and say we were ordered to do this. As someone who had just and is dead, we have no choice, and try to sway it like that. Let me go to Anna real quick. At the very least for this, I want to sway it a bit.
Lord Saranoa.
Transporting illicit salt or reporting Minister Sorsley. Poor options, both. Wish we had the option to take neither path. I leave the decision in your hands, Lord Saranoa. No, we should transport it. I genuinely think we should transport it. That could give us proof so that we don't, like, go at them saying, yeah, this guy's shipping illegal salt. How do we know? We saw it. And he could just say, I didn't. I could report it that's stolen. And that could fuck us up. But we could show the statements and everything. I genuinely think that's not gonna go the way you want it. We should transport salt at the duchy's to the duchy at the House End's behest. If anything, that would get us also into Esfrost. I think that's where this is located at. So we possibly could get some more information there. But this would take us to Hyzant directly, which also could change some things. But right now I'm leaning toward transporting the salt. So you believe it better to do Minister Sorsley's bidding. Might I ask why? That was unlocked right there. What is that? If we know the way to how Hausuma End's illicit operations work, we may figure out a way to get the upper hand. That's an option right there. There is no harm in gaining Minister Sorsley's trust, regardless of what unfolds in the future. I would do whatever it takes to defend my demesnes, legal or not, and I'm prepared to face the consequences should we be caught. It's interesting that that one was unlocked by a text that said, defy the Holy One's orders. I don't know if that would actually... It was an unlocked one, so I'm going to go for it, but I actually don't know if that's the right option here. I apologize, I must disagree. The punishment for trading illicit salt is death.
Well then.
And you can protect neither Wolfort nor its people if you are dead. Is there anything else you wish to know? There is. I cannot help wondering if being part of these acts would sully the Wolfort's name. The Stanley 7 of Hyzant. Okay, there's actually another step here, so we can argue the case. First time I'm doing this, so I'm actually kind of nervous. Our house's honor is trivial at best. You needn't pay it any mind. That is not necessarily true, I think, but still. Right now, we must do everything in our power to keep our people alive and house standing. So long as we do, there will be a chance to reclaim our honor. The words of outsiders likely mean little against Saintly 7. If we bring charges against Minister Sorsley, he may just lay the blame at our feet. Again, that is also true. And that's what I'm scared of.
Certainly.
The Saints hold tremendous influence in Hyzant. It certainly won't be easy to prove one of them guilty. On the contrary, they might use their position of and power to indict us instead. An undesirable situation, indeed, and one I would rather not find ourselves in. Thank you, Laterno. I now see where you stand. Anna appears indifferent to your plea. Fuck! We try someone else?
Serenoa.
We cannot overlook Minister Sorsley's black market dealings, let alone be party to them. I know that it means that even more will have to go without Salt in the duchy, but still. I believe we should go to Hyzant and bring these crimes to light. I think we should transport them. Please, Serena, I must know why you're opposed to exposing Minister Sorsley's crimes. Same with 7 of Hyzant. Again, reading from the top. Right now, House Wolford stands alone. We are in sore need of House End support. There's a time and place for everything, and now is not the time to bring in Sorcerer to justice. Mr. Sorcerer is one of Saintly 7. Proving him guilty would be a struggle even with evidence, of which we have none. That is very true.
Surely.
Indeed, Minister Sorceley's work has greatly benefited the Hierophant for many years. He must have gained influence in the Holy States. If we were to tell them now, desperate as we are and lacking proof, there's a chance they would not believe us. Might we speak a little longer?
In that case...
I admit I'm more curious as to why you would make us an accomplice to Minister Sorceley's illicit dealings. You already fucked up, Anne, with the first choice. I thought because it unlocked, it might have been the key one, but we're gonna go through with this at the very least to see, okay? Our relations with Esfrost are strained enough as it is, and I would rather not make any more enemies if we can avoid it. I wish to know Esfrost's true intentions. We might glean something new if we go there. I've heard rumors of Minister Exarm. Though he looks reliable at first glance, I don't know if he can truly be trusted.
No.
I'm going to say he may be using us, or perhaps plans to betray us. I share doubt, but doing so avails us nothing. Let us turn to our own counsels, Frederica. I understand your feelings, as I hope you understand mine. Indifferent. But now she's undecided. Let us go to you, my good man.
We must decide.
Mr. Sorceley is involved with trafficking illegal salt. It would be in our best interest to expose him before we get further involved. We may not escape entirely unscathed, but it must be done. Transport the salt, please. I see. So you believe we should follow Mr. Sorceley's orders? Fuck. Fuck. That we didn't. Whatever piece of information we're missing there. God damn it. There is no guarantee we will succeed in exposing Sorceley, and should we fail, we would make enemies of both House End and the Holy State itself. Randomly guessing, I don't know, minus. Regardless of his motives, we owe him a debt, and I would rather not repay kindness with betrayal. I would say try to put this idea in there. There is no guarantee we will succeed in exposing Sorceley. He's gained trust. There's something about it there. The odds of appealing to those in power in another nation and succeeding are certainly not in our favor. We have enough enemies as it is. It would be wise for us not to earn ourselves anymore. There's still time, Benedict. I would like to continue our discussion. Okay, so the lock choice is not what guarantees you a second dialogue option. Good to know. Farewell, my lord. Is it safe to assume that you think exposing Minister Sorceley's crimes to be a reckless course of action? We have sufficient information to take action. Mr. Sorceley is no fool. I doubt he would blindly trust us to carry out such an important deal. Shaking Hyzant's faith in one of the same 7 will be nigh impossible. That is also very true. A valid point.
Interesting
The
indeed.
title of Saint holds great power in the Holy States. In the worst case, we would be considered heathens trying to disturb the peace and make ourselves enemies of the entire nation. It is an outcome we should avoid at all costs. You have made your point of petition clear, Benedict. I only ask that you keep my words in mind. But of course, my lord, allow me a moment more to make my decision. He's in deep thought. He's also undecided now. But again, there is no guarantee. They could all just immediately go back to saying, don't do it.
Aye, lad.
I can't even imagine a proud and honorable house like ours committing a crime. We've got to go to Hyzant and report that no-good minister. What about Salt? You're actually considering doing his dirty work? Why? Exarm Marshal is unlocked, but what about these? House End has given us money and provisions. Would reporting them not be biting the hand that feeds us? Possibly a decent argument. But Sorcerer is no fool. He's no doubt wary of our betrayal. Also a valid point. While I believe Minister Exarm would help us find Minister Sorcerer guilty, we have to be careful of him. He's no doubt another trying to use us as his pawns. True, but I'll try it. You never cease to amaze me, lad. Minister Exarm is a man of bottomless ambition.
You're onto something.
I bet he wouldn't think twice about using us to see his hated house end fall. Don't like the thought of that. To be honest, if there were a way House Wolford couldn't get by alone. Wish us not to be a party to these crimes if we can avoid it. But things are not so simple, I'm afraid.
Consider this.
I'm sure you've thought long and hard about it, but still, just thinking about dirt in our hands like that makes me sick to my stomach. I've not unlocked that last one. If our accusations fall on deaf ears, we make an enemy of both House End and the Holy State. The risk is far too great. I understand, but we must do this to see Al Wolford survive. Please, Aaron, I ask you bear this burden with us. This guy is about the honor stuff. I think the pleas to make sure that the house lives, at the very least. They're willing to do whatever it takes for the sake of the house, huh? Then your master at arms, as your master at arms, there ain't no way I'm letting you do it alone. I admire your resolve, lad. I need more time to think on it. This won't be nuisance in either way. He's again in deep thought. We have 2 characters in deep thought and 2 characters indifferent. That is not good odds, but I'm willing to try it on that, all right? Let's try.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we follow Sorslay's orders and smuggle salt across our borders, or do we take another path? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Forgive me, my lord.
If you wish to sway me, you must leave me with no room for doubt. You probably still went against us.
Even still.
I'm sorry, Emma Sereno. Please understand. Yep, she didn't believe us either.
I cannot agree to this.
I wish I could agree, but that didn't work either. So they at least give you some hint as if you actually convinced them.
Just can't see it your way.
Sorry, but I can't let House Wolford go down this path without a fight. Okay, that one's... I don't know.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
I think that's no. Damn, we couldn't convince them.
The way forward is decided. We march to Hyzant and expose the minister's illicit dealings.
I genuinely think that's a fucking bad idea. Fuck. Like, part of me wants to say, we did it. It sucks, but oh well. My decision could not go in. But at this one, oh, God. I don't know why. I'm tempted to reset it, but at the same time, I feel like we've done enough that we should be like, you know what? Live with the decision. But at the same time, I genuinely think that's a fucking stupid decision. I genuinely think it's a fucking stupid decision. This is the route I went. It sounds like it's made for disaster. To report it with no fucking proof. Plus, we now know that someone in Esfrost actually is aware of Dragan's death. Not only that, they have the body. So, like, just... if we could go there, we can talk to him, maybe in an obscure chance, and things could possibly move in a direction that I agree with. But holy shit. Allow me this one. Allow me this one chance. I genuinely think that's a stupid decision. And having let the game decide everything so far, just basically later in the game say, whatever you want, man. Even when I'm sort of against it, I want at least this one decision to be mine. I just gotta figure out how. Like, going to hide that initially, I'm like, that's Frosty sort of giving up the prince. I wanted to fucking fight! But apparently the game just said, no, give him up. Well, I heard the decision. I wanted to fight. But just, At the very least, now we're armed with at least the knowledge of, I just follow the waifu's choice every time. At least now I know, unlocked choices are not always the right choices. It's just information. What you do with it is what's important. With that, I now know and maybe can make different decisions. Because all of that was admittedly made with the idea that the unlocked choice is clearly what you want to use to persuade them. But it's not a guarantee. I say just trying to convince Anna is the least thing you need to do. They seem pretty set in their choices. I wonder if there is a way, though.
Lord Saranoa.
Transport. Define the Holy One? Like, this sounds like it's not a good choice, but... I thought because it unlocked, clearly that must be like a preferred way or the way through to convincing them, but apparently it's not. If we know the way House End's illicit operations work, we may figure out a way to get the upper hand. There's no harm in giving Sorceless trust, regardless of what unfolds in the future. Like, both of these are somewhat valid. The fact that Anna is one of the spies makes me feel like we should appeal to this, but I just thought, lock, unlocked, maybe that's the right way. Well, she's not one to believe in that either, so... Oh, also, I didn't say it earlier. What about 207? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. How about trying to get the upper hand? Maybe she'll understand that? I see it'll be easier to find cracks in the defense from the inside, and it may even give us the opportunity to strike.
Yes.
If that is our aim, I think it is well worth the risk. Thank you! Is there anything else you wish to know? There is. I cannot help wondering if being party of these acts would sully the wolf for its name. Now, for this one, at the very least, I think the bottom answer is a good one. The words of an outsider mean little against Samus 7. If we bring charge against Mr. Sorsley, he may just lay the blame at our feet. That sounds like an actual valid reason.
Certainly.
The Saint hold tremendous influence in Hyzant. It certainly wouldn't be easy to prove one of them guilty. On the contrary, they might use their position of power to indict us instead. An undesirable situation indeed, one I would rather not find ourselves in. Thank you, Lotharno. I see now where you stand. She has been moved by my words. But she still is undecided, motherfucker. I will try this one more time, at the very least.
Serenoa.
We cannot overlook Minister Sorslay's Black. We already read that. What about Salt? Why do we... For this one, I think the top or the bottom one actually are good. Like the bottom one we tried, and I think she responded positively to it because it is that the Saintly Seven have all the power. It is a state based on faith, and they have always ensured better than having her being mixed. True. I still think this is generally the right answer, or maybe the top one.
Surely.
Must gain influence. Want them now, desperate as we are, lacking proof. They're the chance they would not believe us. I always speak a little longer.
In that case...
Yep. Alright, let me refresh what it says. I admit, I am more than curious as to why you would make us an accomplice Minister Sorslay's illicit dealings. Again, originally I said the bottom one because unlocked, clearly that's probably a good choice, but... No. I wish to know Esfrost's true intention. We might glean something new if we go there. Our relationship with Esfrost are strained enough as it is, and I would rather not make any more enemies if we can avoid. No! This would give us a chance to go to Esfrost. That's also something very valuable. I, too, would like to know what they're scheming. But our destination is enemy territory, and our recipient unknown. I fear there is just too much at stake. I fear that didn't work for her, I think. She's in deep thought, but I don't think it worked. What about you?
We must
We couldn't get the bottom one. For all I know, that might be the key one. Or play against betrayal? No. I think this would not do well, I think. The top one might be the best one. Got enough enemies? Yep.
Certainly not.
Safe to assume that you think exposing Minister Sorslay's crimes to be a reckless course of action? Not at all, but I do think... We said this one last time and it didn't work. It is. We haven't sufficient information to take action. That as well, but also this is also a valid concern. Minister Sorslay probably will have something to make sure that we actually do this through. Exploring a bit. I could. Yeah. There's probably something I missed. Someone I didn't talk to. But we have a clue. I think it's too early for us to give up the fight just yet. That didn't work, I think. But he is in deep thought now.
Aye, lad.
While I believe Mr. Exarm would help us find Ms. Sorsley guilty, we ought to be careful. Mr. Sorsley is no fool. He would no doubt worry of our betrayal. Alcen gave us money and provisions. Would reporting them not be biting the hand that feeds us? That is also a valid point, but... How about this one? We haven't done it to anyone else before. He's probably wary of our betrayal. Can't deny that. This is a grave crime he's committing after all. That servant of his, Booker, is also nothing to sneeze at. If we're not careful, it could be our heads on the chopping block. I wish not to use them, not to be part of these crimes if we can avoid it. But things are not so simple, I'm afraid.
Consider this.
But still, just thinking about dirtying our hands makes me sick to my stomach. He did sound, or did reply positively to the second option right here. But we have to make sure the house survives. So I'll try that again. He's also in deep thought. Let's see what happens now.
It is time to cast. Do we follow? Approach this.
Forgive me, my lord.
No room for doubt. We didn't work for him.
Even still.
Didn't work for her. Maybe it's not possible to convince them, or I'm just doing it wrong.
I agree.
We have her supports. I think that does it immediately right there.
Just can't see it your way.
No, they can't be persuaded. Or at least they didn't.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
All right. We're transporting the illegal salt. At the very least, we can learn something, and we'll get a trip to Esfrost where we can possibly learn more. Or for all I know, talk to the guy that found Dragan's body. Because that, at the very least, is proof of what happened. That he was killed in the mines, but we can say that we were there. Well, that could be problems of their own. It's still something toward that.
The way forward is decided. We have no choice but to follow Sorslay's demands and bring the salt to Esfrost. We have chosen our path. We shall do as Minister Sorsley asks and deliver the salt to Esfrost.
Now that we have a heading, we need only move forward. Let us make haste.
Battle of the Mines, it is a pivotal plot point that has apparently slipped off the fucking radar. That is where Dragan died. That's where Dragan apparently found something so monumental, the threat of taking it to the other kingdom was enough for him to be assassinated, and actually, even as Gustave said, was equal to making him the prime minister right from the fucking get-go. Whatever he found there is important enough for it to happen. Be it salt, be it something else, it is pivotal, and it's not been resurfaced yet. It is key, and I don't know how yet.
Indeed. No matter how perilous the road ahead may be, we must not falter.
Anna, begin the preparations.
As you wish.
Running light completed. I've made my first choice in this game after letting it decide every fucking thing. I hope it was not a bad decision. Make a backup save right here, or no, I made the decision. I chose to not let the game pick on its own, so I need to solidify that at the very least. No backing out of that at this point.